Let's begin with all the updates you need to know on the super mutant Omicron variant that's raised serious alarm across the world. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be chairing a key review meet today at 6:30 this evening as Omicron cases have crossed the 200 mark. The centre has also issued directives to states to step up measures to contain the Omicron spread. The government is advised to set up war rooms to impose night curfews if needed and carry out door-to-door contact tracing and searches. Now, the centre has also asked states to enforce home isolation and to accelerate measures to ensure 100% vaccination. Let's also tell you about what different states are doing. Delhi's registered 57 Omicron cases. New restrictions have been imposed for the holiday season. The Delhi Disaster Management Authority will chair another meeting to strategize on curbing the virus spread. Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal will be holding a meeting at 11 this morning. Restrictions are also in place in Maharashtra, where 65 Omicron cases have been registered. The Karnataka government, meanwhile, has also imposed a ban on mass gatherings. Restaurants and bars will only be allowed to function with 50% capacity. No special events, no DJ parties are allowed across Karnataka. Goa, meanwhile, has imposed Section 144, which prevents gatherings of more than 3 people. The state government has also been asking people to adhere to social distancing norms and to wear masks at all times. Let's take this across to Mohit Sharma. He's joining us live from Delhi with the latest updates on the story. Mohit, give us a sense of really what's expected in the Prime Minister's review meet today. Are you going to be seeing all state government representatives present? And will there be some sort of an announcement made on steps like, the booster dose or perhaps a lockdown?
Well, Akshita, there are going to be discussions on the booster dose and what would be the future policy of vaccination in the country as well. But prima facie, what we are understanding here is that the review meeting would be on what is the extent of Omicron having already spread its wings here in India. What are the measures that have to be taken with immediate effect? Of course, we've seen various state governments come out and very categorically put in restrictions just ahead of Christmas as well as New Year's, because that is when there are a lot of parties that actually take place. And of course, the state governments want to be ready for that. We have seen not just in Delhi, but in Maharashtra and Karnataka, as you were also reiterating as well. On the other hand, the Prime Minister would also be trying to understand as to what exactly is it that needs to be done from the centre's state as well. What are the kind of resources that the state are in need of? And of course, once again, the focus would be on tracking, testing and isolating. This is the basic on which the government of India could very well fall back on. If you remember, the Prime Minister himself had on multiple occasions addressed the nation and very categorically said that first and foremost, the country needs to mask up, and secondly, social distancing is the only way to go forward. Something of this sort could once again be pointed out by the Prime Minister again. Of course, there have been a lot of lax attitude that has been seen when it comes to people not wearing masks or maintaining social distancing, something that we've been reporting as well relentlessly. So, of course, all of those things would be taken into consideration. A lockdown at this particular point may not be actually feasible because the number of cases, or at least the cases concerning the Omicron, are still very less. But definitely something to watch out for. The WHO has already called this as well a variant of concern. So clearly, the Prime Minister would try to understand from the top brass as to what exactly needs to be done and how careful does India need to be.
So a full-fledged lockdown is out of the question, but there could be perhaps some decision on further curbs, on stricter curbs in states where Omicron cases are on the rise. Mohit, thank you for those details.